welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. In today's video, I wanted to show you the latest scene that I've set up on my long display table. The theme this time is camping. To give some background to this scene, in my village, the Robinson Red Panda family live in the log cabin, and it's situated on a large piece of land on the edge of the village and next to a river. With all the extra space that they have, they like to let the other villagers camp here, especially in the spring and the autumn when the weather and the temperatures are perfect for outdoor pursuits. So let's start on the left side of the scene as usual. Mr. Robinson, with the help of Mr. Reynard, the local handyman extraordinaire, built a tree house in the large oak tree next to their cabin, and it's a particular favourite amongst the children who come to stay at the campsite. There's a small cabin right at the top to play house or fort or whatever they may like. There's a lookout perched high in the branches. Lots of ladders to get to all the different levels. A pretty pink swing. And a pulley and basket system to bring up treats or toys, or in this case, Perry Buckley. And you can see there's loads and loads of children here having a great time playing. Even the Buckley children having a picnic at the bottom. Then moving along, speaking of picnics, it seems like today is the perfect picnic weather with multiple going on. The Thistlethorn and the Buckleys have decided to take advantage of the first really warm weekend of spring to go out for a long walk along the river. They've stopped up here at the campsite for a picnic whilst the children wear themselves out playing. Hopefully they'll have enough energy to finish the hike. Then looking more towards the back, we can see Wilbur Robinson, and he's had a new brick barbecue installed recently. And he has been itching for some really nice weather to test it out. He's in his element with loads of different tasty options on the go. Fliss, his wife, wonders if this isn't far too much food for 4 people, especially with one of them being the rather fussy little Callie. At least there's a full campsite to share with should her suspicions be confirmed, and there's way too much for them to eat. Coming forwards, we can see the Porridge Bear family also taking advantage of the fine weather. They aren't camping today, but have strolled up from the village as this is one of their absolute favourite picnic spots. It's so lively and bustling with lots and lots of people to chat to. They were planning to sit on the grass, but actually this bench was free, so they're using their pretty blue picnic blanket as a tablecloth instead. The first of the camping guests are the Bulrush and Bouquet families. Walter Bulrush loves camping, well, more specifically, camping near an excellent fishing spot. His wife Lydia is not as enthusiastic, much preferring the comforts of home. So to compromise, a state-of-the-art caravan has been purchased. It has all of the modern conveniences of a home, but on the go. It's so spacious, in fact, that Lydia has invited the Bouquets to holiday with them, with both families fitting inside very comfortably. It's time to round up everyone for lunch, but half the children seem to have disappeared off playing. Coming forwards again, we see Elmer Mulberry, and he's wheeling some more firewood over to the storage spot at the cabin. Plenty will be needed later once nighttime rolls around, as it gets quite chilly at night still. Our next campers are Baden and Michaela. They're in the Sylvanian Scout Troop and adore camping. So trusted and experienced are they that their parents let them go on their own these days. They have a tent each and all of the equipment they need and can set it all up in a flash. Algernon, Jasmine and Sage can't quite believe how independent they are. Algernon is carefully listening to Michaela explain how to set up a campfire, how to put the pot on to cook, how to boil water, etc. Whereas Jasmine and Sage seem to have lost interest and have taken to playing hide and seek, giving Walter and Baden quite a fright. Our next campers are the Checkers family and their lovely new camper van. Dan is making lunch for all of the little ones. With 5 under 5, it's always quite the task to do this. Rolly, Ron and Anne are setting up the barbecue and picnic blanket outside to enjoy once the smaller members of the family are down for nap time. Though if all 5 little ones remain asleep at the same time, it will be a miracle. Coming just slightly forward, we can see Stilton Bouquet. Stilton is a perfumer by trade and isn't much used to the outdoorsy types of tasks like chopping wood. He's always game to try something new though, and is very proud of his first clean split down the middle of the log. He looks so surprised, like he can't quite believe it. Along the left-hand side of the river is a lovely woodland trail. It goes over a hilly path with lots of trees and wildflowers and even a waterfall at the end. Evelyn and Ethan Woodbrook adore this trail and are just on their way back from completing it for the 100th time. 100 might be over-egging it, but it's been so many times now that they've just lost count. The warm weather also means the river is very busy with boats. The Mulberry siblings have rented a canoe for the afternoon and are having great fun trying to steer it. Ingrid Blackberry has also taken out a rowboat to enjoy peacefully floating along while snapping pictures and reading her favourite book. Her sister Isabel is back at their camp chatting with Mick Fontana. Again, Ingrid and Isabel are very experienced campers with a setup to rival even Baden and Michaela's. Mick is taking his little sister Mabel and her friend Alfie on an adventure. He's found a mysterious map which they're following to find some hidden treasure. The map is actually the creation of his sister Monica, but it's a lot of fun to pretend for the little ones. They're so excited poring over it to find which way they need to head next. Finally, on the fishing dock, we find Rumpus and his little sister Apricot and her best friend Justin. Rumpus and Justin seem to be having a lot more luck in their fishing venture than poor Apricot, who's very surprised to find a boot on the end of her line and not the big fish that she thought she was reeling in. And that's my latest scene. I hope you've enjoyed taking a closer look at it with me. I just love creating larger setups like this, especially creating the story behind it. That's my favourite part, thinking about what each of the characters are going to be doing, who's on the scene, what their motivation is. I just love that bit the most. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite part. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.